session. So today's session we are going to discuss about CTEs. What is CTE and how we can write the CTE and what are the Windows functions we have in SQL, and we can try all the different Windows functions with an example, and also we can also discuss on the views, how we can create view and what is the difference between a table and a view. So these are the different topics we'll discuss, and these are little advanced because view and Windows functions and CTEs. So these things, it's normally the SQL developers used to use this while they'll be working for any particular project. So quickly we'll go and start with CTE. So what is CTE? Yeah, I know CTE means common table expressions, but what exactly it will
Temporary,
do?
it's a temporary set, virtual table, you can say it that.
No, it's not a
That's
virtual
virtual
table.
table.
It's a temporary table.
Acts like a virtual table.
Yeah,
Hmm.
it's a temporary table.
Say, for example,
Yeah.
yesterday you showed join thread. So some requirement we need to join. Don't need to join again and again. So once we create some CT, we can run in that only.
Yes, so basically CT is
No, no.
common table expression which will be used as a temporary table within the query itself. We cannot see physically. Once you run this, it works at a backend in a query. So if you can see here, this is a CTE with monthly sales as, and we are giving a specific query within this CTE. So if whenever you're using any CTE, we have to use with. So if you're not using with, the CTE will not be considered as temporary table. So if you're directly using select, no, it's not a temporary table. No. So to specify any CTE, you need to give with and give the CTE name as something which you want to give a name to that CTE. You can give the name, and you have to give AS. So that alias you have to give. Then you give the CTE table information into that particular CTE. So using the CTE, then you can form your final query on top of that CTE. So this is the final query. Okay. So here what they're using it. So we have given a with monthly sales, right? So here they are using that monthly sales into the final table. So like that, we can use a CTE within a query and create the final results out of it. So that is called CTE. So let me show some live examples in CTE for Windows functions. Okay, before that we'll also discuss on the Windows functions. What are Windows functions?
Blank then blank.
Uh, and
No number. We can say there are three types of Windows functions. So ranking window functions are analytical window functions like and aggregation window functions like sum, min, max, count, and lag and lead.
For performing calculations in the different sets of tables.
yes. So basically Windows functions.
Without grouping, we can use window functions.
Yes, correct. So Windows functions basically when you want to use like a CT also you can use it for Windows functions, or without CT also we can use it. So to derive, so if you can see here Windows functions performs a calculation across a set of related tables, rows, and return a single value for each original row without collapsing them into a single result. That is called Windows function. That means without aggregating or without having any kind of collapsing the query, we will get the information using a row by using the row context, right? So that is called Windows functions. Basically, we have certain Windows functions will be there. Like if you want to see ranking functions like row number, rank, dense rank, entile, lag, lead, fees. These are all actually value and offset functions, but these things we can also use into our ranking functions. So these are all actually Windows functions only. Even aggregator functions also will be called as Windows functions also. So within Windows functions, we have aggregated functions, ranking functions, value offset functions, and also we have this over clause, partition by, order by, and rows between. So these are the different functions or part of Windows functions. Okay, so we will just cover these topics today and see how we will get all these Windows functions, and one with CTE and one without CTE. So how we can prepare how we can write the queries in SQL we'll learn today. So let me just show one more screen. So
Now I hope recording started.
yes, start. You're able to see the screen now. So I'm just showing you live example. I just got one more system where I have all this information. So there I'm just going to show all this. Okay. So this is the actual SQL, how it looks. Okay. You can see here, this is the server name, and under that we have database will be there. Under database, we have tables and views will be there. So if you see here, if you want to connect from starting, okay, so just close this. Okay, just come to connect. This is the initial screen. You have to give the server name. Okay, and you need to log in with the your username. Then connect here. So once you connect your server with your okay login credentials, then this screen will open. So then once it connects, so it opens what are the databases are there for that server. If you open the databases, you can see respect to databases under that server. So I have only one database, this one. Okay. Under this database, you can again see tables and if any views you created for that particular database. So here you can see tables and views. Okay. So now we can see some of the views how we created using these CTEs and also Windows functions. Okay, so let me just open one particular query. Okay, this will have some queries. So if you want to see any particular view, what is a query has been used for this, you can use this option, create script and go to that script. So automatically it opens into a new query screen. So this is the query you can see here. This is a big query which has been used to create this view. Okay, in this you can see this is one of the CTE. You can see here, this is one of the CTE where they basically using
this
this
is the code of this table.
view.
View of this table.
Yes. This is not a table, it's a view. Query of this view. So if you can see on top, I opened the views here. So every view have a backend query will be there. No, how you created the view. So that we can use this option like I showed you, right? Just select the view, right click on it and go to script, create and into your new query editor. So that automatically that formula will show you in a new editor screen.
Okay.
Okay, so now I got the formula. In this you can see certain CTs has been used here. You can see this is one CTE, okay, because it is used combo as, so that means they're given a CTE, okay. So you can see here they used with here, so with or as, so this is one CTE. So only if you have multiple CTEs, no, only one time you can give with, that is enough. All other times you can directly give the CTE name and what is the query it belongs to. If you want to see what is this query within the CTE, just select that and execute it. So that particular temporary table we can see using the select that particular query, and we can see. See, so what this query has used, there is a combination ID and also the fund code, segments, account and last data they have taken from this table. You can see here they have taken all these 4 columns from this table. Then they're doing some join condition, okay, from B table. So basically A table means this is A from coming from A table, okay. This is coming from A table. This is also coming from A table. This is also coming from A. This is also coming from A. Only B is coming only the this column because latest end date. This one they have brought from this second table. Okay. Then how they joining on B dot fund code is equal to A dot combination segment 3. That means this is the joining condition. That's why they have used on condition, on function. Okay. So using this they created a main query. If you come down, you can see here this is the main query which they have used, and whatever is this name is there, no, combo. So combo related everything we can see in the below. Where is that? See, we brought these columns from the main query using this CTE. So let's try the same thing from scratch. Okay, let me open a new query. So basically we want a simple query. Okay, this one, this is the query, right, which we got it now. Okay, this is basically, you understood? Anybody have any doubts in this query, or else I'll explain that also.
Can you explain better?
Okay, so
What is the meaning of cast?
cast is nothing but this function will change the data type from number to text, text to date and all, like how we do in Power Query transformations. No, it converts from any particular data type to your respective data type. Here they're asking for a n varchar, that means text. Okay, if you don't want to use, you can remove that. Well, let's see. So this is also directly. I'm not using cast because they wants to take it as a varchar. That's why they've taken that. Okay. So now basically you can see A table. These are the 4 columns coming from A because we have see that A dot is there. Which is the A table? This one, code combination. This is the table name and this is the schema name, because schema is different and always schema dot table name will come. Okay. So this is A table. Similarly, they have joined this with one more table called fund that is have a schema of common dimensions, and this is the fund table. So schema dot table name is a B table. So from B they are bringing only the latest end date. Okay, and they're giving join condition. Fund code is equal to from B table is equal to A table. They have a segment 3. These are the common columns between these two, A and B table. So this is a query. You understood now?
Yes.
Okay, so let's execute first
Yes,
this
sir.
code. Okay. Okay, so now we got our code. So this one we are using as a CTE because we don't want to create this as a new table because it occupies the storage in the server. No, so we don't want this to be occupied. That is the reason we are using this as a temporary table within our query. So how they have used this one? So we have to use with, like this we have to use. Okay, so before that we have to put always we have to use with, or maybe we can put this, what is the CTE name? We can put anything, combo, okay? Combo as this select query, and from this we'll close a bracket because we have opened a bracket here, so we have to close a bracket also here. Okay, this becomes our first temporary table. Then out of this temporary table, okay, so what we want to bring, certain columns we want, like we saw, right? These are the columns we want. So basically we want segments, fund code, and latest end date. So then we will just write a new select statement. So much big code it is. So select combo.segments as a give a alias name, and fund code as some name, and combo latest date. Okay, these are the three columns we want to take from which table we have to take this. We have created a temporary table, no, the same name we have to give because those are all coming from this table. Okay, so just run now, that's it, execute. See, now we got only required three columns only we have bring from the temp table. Using this temporary table we are created and got these three columns from the table. Maybe in this we can no need to give reference because it is already we are giving a table name, right? So this is also not required. Directly you can give this, okay, and execute now. See, it is still executing. Let me cancel this and again execute. Okay, see, now we brought only three columns from this temp table. Any questions on this CTE? It's a simple CTE because I don't want to show you a complex one like this. That is the reason I have split this into small CTE and brought the columns from the CTE. Prashant, Ajay, understood? Or any doubts?
Okay.
Yes, sir, understood.
Okay. So one more, for example, we have multiple cities within the same query. How we can use that? Let's see here. So here we have multiple conditions are there. Now we'll take one more also. Where we have see for this one, okay, from this table we are joining a CTE. So party. You can see here party. This we are joining based on a this main table. Oh, this is not CTE. I think party is a CTE, yeah. You can search Control F. Party. One more is there header. This one. This is also not a CTE. Where we have the combo here. Here we have a join condition. Okay. So with this table, which is nothing but the standard shipment. Okay. So you can see here the same whatever is the main table we have, right? This is a shipment line information. For that they're using a combo as a left join and they're bringing this data. So we will try the same thing here also. Our query have code combinations, right? Instead of code combinations, we will bring some columns from this table. So what is there in this table? Let's see here. Select star from. So maybe you don't want to take everything. I want only a top 10 or top 100. So we will just give top 100 star. Okay. Then automatically I'll just put a separately. Okay. So whenever you put top 100, no, it just pull only top 100 rows from this particular table. Let's see now. Okay, so you can see, right, these are the different columns we got from this. Only top 100 we got it. So not all the rows, because sometimes if it is having lakhs of rows, it will take some time. But you want to see what is there inside, you can just give top 100 or top 10 and you can just get it. So in this, I want to bring this location ID because this is coming from the same table. Okay, and also we need to bring this combination ID also, which is coming from the existing table. So we'll create this as a new query. Okay, I'll bring, so I'll prepare one CTA first. Okay, so with, okay, shipment as a CT name as, and give our main query here. So then only our main query will start here. So I'll just put, okay, select top 100 star from, what is the table name? This is the table name. So here, no, I'm not specifying anything. I'm just giving all the columns, but only top 100 rows. So this will become my CTE. Then we'll put main query, select. So in this, if you want only the location ID, comma, then what else? Procurement item number. And one more column will take it. Okay, so maybe I'll just take effective start date will take it. Okay, from CTE name, because we are bringing the same thing from this. Okay, just execute now. Column name, some name is wrong. Procurement effective start date. Effective start date is correct. Line location ID, that is also correct. Maybe this one. Procurement underscore item underscore number. Procurement underscore item underscore. Okay, here I put a dot here. See, that is a problem. I remove the dot here and execute. Okay, so now we got the information, because from all the columns I have taken only top 100. That means you can see here only 100 rows have come now. You can see here on the corner right side 100 rows will come, but for all these 3 columns we'll be getting it. So now we will try to join with other tables and we will bring the information from the other table also within this CTE. Okay, so here you can see they have joined with this location ID, they have joined with a combo combination ID. Oh, no, this is shipment ID to distribution local ID. So they have taken one more table, which is nothing but DAST. What is a DAST table? So DAST, this one, this is DAST. So they have joined from this table. Okay, this is DAST table, alias, if you want, you can put AS. And how they joined this table using this condition, like shipment line location ID is equal to this table having a shipment line location ID. Maybe if you confuse, I'll just put instead of this, I'll put B. Okay, instead of this, I'll put, okay, this I'll put B. Okay, so here I will give, this will be as a. Okay, so this I'll give as a and this I'll give as a B, because first table I have taken as a and second table which is taken as a B. These two I'm joining with this condition, line location ID is equal to line location ID from the second table. So from this B table, what you want to bring? I want to bring only the same shipment location ID. Let's see. Okay, so here I'll put one more comma, I'll put this column which is coming from B table, B dot. So these are all coming from A table, A dot. Okay, so because we are joining, we have to give reference also now. So these three are from A table and this is from B table, including CTE, including left join. Now let's run. So now we got this column from the B table and these three are from the A table. What is A table? Shipment. What is shipment? It's a CTE. This is a shipment table that we considered as a A. Any questions on this example? Is it a little complicated?
No, you said like it is A, we given a alias A, creating this TT,
Yes.
but in the above line, it is not showing A.
See, because if you see here, this is a CTE, no? Why you want to show A? So we want to give A only here so that we can join from this is separate query, no? This is separate query. For that shipment, again I am aliasing as A.
That's what if you are not giving, just you are created as a CTE, but you are not giving as a alias as a A. So how it is finding it is A only?
Because here we are giving a, declaring it as a and not at the initial stage. Here we are declaring. So
Okay. In the second,
here I am declaring as A.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so CT is clear and we'll go for the Windows functions now. And also in Windows functions also we can see some CTs. Okay, I'll close this. So let's see one table, what is the data, and from there we can directly pull some functions like, where you want to get the count or any ranking function or anything, how we can bring that. Okay, so maybe we'll go for any one table. So this one will try base distribution. I'll just put this. I'll execute now. Okay, so now I got the PO distribution table. Maybe in this we have something called values, right? Amount. Okay. So here we have amount bill, right? So we want to see the top highest, third highest, maybe the third highest amount from this table by this any of this PO number. Okay, so what is the highest PO number where we can bring the CTE? Okay, so maybe if you have any clarification, you can just go to the chart GPT and we'll give you example for that. Like I want third highest salary, I already put here. So you can see here, it is giving you, like if I ask for third highest salary from employee table, this is the interview question. Okay, we just concentrate here. So whenever you want to give third highest salary, you can use like a CTE along with a function here. Okay, so now let's see the same example how we can change it. Okay, so with salary rank, again they are giving select salary and dense rank and order by salary descending as a salary rank from employee table. This only we'll try to copy this and change
What is
accordingly.
dense rank?
Dense rank basically gives the value in a sequencing order 1 2 3 4. For example, if the person
Okay.
having 100 marks out of 100, his first rank, no, and the second person got 99 and third person also got 99. So normally rank what it will give first, second and again it skip third and it will go for fourth, no, because 2% got second rank, so it will not give third rank to anybody. But dense rank, it will give a continuous rank. It will give 1, 2, 3, 4 without skipping any rank in between. But how it will give the third rank and second rank? Based on other exceptions. Maybe they consider if that person have more marks in maths, then that person will be considered as a priority. Or maybe if that person have more marks is secured in other subjects rather than this English and Telugu, so that person will be considered. So based on some priorities, they will consider the dense rank.
Okay.
Okay, the same thing will change to our values. Look here, we will just put, instead of salary rank, we'll put highest billed. Okay, because we are taking the amount billed, right? That is the column we are taking to see the highest, third highest. So amount billed, I just given some CT name, highest billed. Okay, so in this they're taking salary. Instead of that, we have to take what we have to take, amount billed, because that is the value column. Okay, and dense rank over and all these things will be the same. So just we need to change wherever salary is there, we'll put amount billed, because that is the value we are considering for the ranking as a salary rank. So maybe we can put as highest billed or else highest amount, something we can give from table name. So which is the table name? This is the table name, right? We have to copy this table name, and instead of employee, we'll just put the schema and table name. This is the schema and this is the table name. Okay, now we will take the columns from this one. So instead of salary, we have to put again amount billed, and again from which table? It's the CTE, right? We have to take the CTE. Okay, so and here we have using a where clause, where filtering by only third rank, right? So that's why this is the rank, right? Because we are giving a dense rank as alias of this one. So we have to copy this and put where this particular dense rank is equal to 3. So now let's execute this. See, the third highest rank amount is this one. Okay, so that is why we got the third highest rank in this table is 143418000000. If you want second highest, what is there? We'll see. Okay, 2. Okay, just give 2 and see. Why error? Maybe 1 will give. Highest build where select amount build answer only. Oh, sorry. I have just not selected this. I have to select and execute because two queries are there, no? Okay, so this is the fifth highest salary. If you want only second highest salary, just change to 2 and select the query and execute it. Okay, this is the second highest salary. So what is the highest value? That will be in the second highest salary, this one. For example, you want to know what is the PO number for this. Okay, I want to know what is the PO number where it got second rank, right? So in that case, you have to give amount billed also and give the PO number also. Maybe I'll see what is the PO number column in this. PO underscore number. So I want to give here also PO underscore number, comma. So then I'll give the same thing here also. Control C, Control V. Now execute for third highest salary. Okay, now you got the PO number also, which is the PO number having the third highest salary. You got it now. So this is how we can use the dense rank. Okay, so the same thing we can use using the row number also. Like if you see in this,
కేవలం కావాలి ఎందుకు తిన్నా
okay, so row number also same thing. Instead of dense rank, it will just show row number. Okay, so just see over order by salary, descending order. Okay, the same thing only. So instead of dense rank, we can just use row number also. Okay, so that is also sometimes what happen, the row number, rank and dense rank will give the same value until unless there is no other difference is there. If some small same number same count is there, that means it will just consider as per the other priorities. Okay, so like that we can create the row number and rank and dense rank. So this is with CTE. Can we see one without CTE?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so without CTE. Okay, see here, it has given me select star and it is giving within the same query only as a E table, and where we are giving a row number is equal to 3. The same thing what without this one. So what it is showing, copy this. Okay, so select PO number. This is the same statement within this. Okay, so before that, one more select will come. Star from. So from this, it just consider this as a inner query. We cannot say it's a CTE, but it's a nested query. Okay, so then from this table, from all this, as maybe we can give any particular alias to this, then we'll give okay. So now we got the rank also, third rank for this particular column. Or if you don't want this third rank, you just give only what are the columns you want. For example, you don't want the rank, so you want only the first two. Okay, instead of star, you can directly copy paste these two columns instead of star and just run this. Okay, so like that you can just get your values without CT also using this kind of a nested queries. This is called nested queries or inner query. So basically from the after from, we are using this as a table only. From this table we are again adding the filter. So if you want to see both the queries, whether it's correct or not, just select both and see. If, maybe I'll just give this. I don't know whether it will run or not in this. Yeah, see here, this is from the first query and this is from the second query. Both are same. So one with CTE, one without CTE. Okay, you understood the difference now? Any questions? Or you want any more examples?
No, which one is better for the optimization with the CT or without
CT
CT?
is the most effective one compared to nested queries, because nested queries will be slow. CTs will be like, it's having a with function, right? So it will just activate when you are using that CTE. If you're not using the CTE, it will not take much time, right? So that's why most of the time, if interview person asks you whether you want to use CTE or nested queries, which is effective, you can say CTE. Sometimes one more question he'll ask you. If you want to compare direct temporary tables will be there. Sometimes here only they'll create a temporary table, okay? So why you can create within the CTE and why you can't create a physical temporary table? Then we can say that, see, we don't want to store the data into server. I just want to data only within the query when I execute, no? So, and also it's faster also. That is the reason I'll go for a CTE instead of going for a physical temporary table. Okay, so now let's go for the next topic. If you're okay with this, we'll go for the next topic called view. Okay, what is view? Okay, so everything you will get it in ChatGPT nowadays. So that's why you just ask any small issue also, it will give you detailed information. Okay, you can see, right, view versus table. Table is a physical object that stores the data, and view is nothing but virtual table based on the SQL query only. It will not store any data. Only table will store the data, but view will not store any data. Okay, and also table always have a physical data stored, and the same thing, same example, do not store any data, and also it consumes some space, but view will not consume any space until you run the query. It occupies the minimal storage only, because once you run the view, then it occupies some small storage. And also always table is having it's very slow and view is faster, because we are using only required columns in the view, we are not using star and all, right? So that is the reason sometimes view is faster compared to table. And there is other way also, sometimes view also will be taking more time, it's not fast, but when we're using any complex case statements and complex functions into the view, then view also will become slow. So depends on the situation. If it's a simple view, then view is faster compared to table. That is what he explained, depends on the underlying query and tables. Generally generally faster because data is already stored, but sometimes depends on the situation, it will change. Okay, and security wise, users can access all columns unless restricted, can expose only selected columns. So security wise also, view will give only relevant data only will be visible to the users. And also the tables, we can also use insert, update and delete, no, but view will not have that functions. We can use only the alter function, where you can change the columns within the view only. We cannot use delete or update or insert into the view table. Okay, so these are the differences. Okay, it's an independent object and depends on the underlying tables, because whatever the table stores, no, the same data it captures into view also. We will see some examples also. Okay, so if you see here, it's a table. Normally they created employee ID, employee name, salary and department, right? From this they are insert some data into this. Okay, so then there are two steps will be there for create table. One is create the table structure, and second one, you need to insert the data into this table. But view is not like that. Already existing tables data only will capture into our view. Okay, so in view we can group multiple tables in the view also. Okay, so I'll show you one view. I'll take a new query editor. Okay, so the same example will take this one. Okay, so basically in this table we have certain columns, right? So in this columns only we can use as a view also. So for this, what is the syntax we need to use? Create a view as select and give the column names what you want. So I'll just give some view name here. I'll just give test underscore po underscore distrib. Okay, this is a view name I'm giving. Okay, and syntax will be create view and as and select. Then it comes to the columns what you want from this table. Okay, so then I will just come to this. I will take first one is this location ID. Comma. We'll take some 5 to 6 columns. Okay, not more than that. Okay, this one is the PO number, right? So we'll take this. Better I'll copy with headers and put it in Excel so that I can copy paste the columns. So in Power BI, we'll see how we can connect these views and tables next after this topic. Okay, the last one. I have to copy everything. So I'll just select this, copy with headers and put in. Okay, so in this I will take whatever columns I want. I want to take effective start date. Instead of typing, I want to copy. That's why I just put like this. Okay, so then I asked for the PO number. Okay, so then I will take then I will take the values. Okay, so where we have quantity and this one, right? Shipment quantity. And some value. Maybe we can take some status also. Any amounts column. Oh, unit price and amount is there. Amount added. Okay. So these are the columns. I'll take it. Okay. So this one I'll just give some name here instead of this. These names are not understandable, right? Who understand third party if they see? So I'll just change it as per my understanding. Instead of this, I just put location underscore code. So this is location code, and this will be as a start underscore date, and this will be a PO underscore number. I'm giving underscore because I can't give space. If you are giving space, no, then you are what you have to do. You have to give a square bracket. Then only it will accept, or else it will not accept the space. Okay, that's why I'm giving underscore for safe side. As line number, as shipment underscore quantity, as status as ordered underscore amount. Okay, so everything we have to put a comma. Okay, from which table? So we have the table name, right? What is the table name for this? This is the table name. Okay, so that's all. If you see in the ChatGPT also same thing has given. Okay, just give a view name and as and give the total columns and give the this one. Just execute now. Why this error? Okay, I think we have taken a different table name, I think. Yeah, somewhere I think we have taken the table name. No, select we have given here. That is the table name we have to take. Ah, this is a table name. Sorry. This only we executed, right? Okay, we have to give the view name also because we are giving a view, right? So I'll just give procurement underscore reporting dot. So this we have to give the view also where it connects to the schema. Execute. See, now it is successfully created because previously we have not given the schema name because now yesterday we prepared in a V3W score W3 school that it's not accepting any view schema name. But here while creating the view, you have to give schema name along with the table name. This is table name. This is schema name. So now let's see, this also should be coming into our database now. So let's disconnect, again connect. Just I'm refreshing so that this view name also will show into our views now under procurement reporting schema. So I'll just go to databases. Go to the views. So we'll have to go to which schema? Procurement reporting. It should be in alphabetic order. We'll come to procurement reporting. Okay. Procurement reporting. What is the table name? Test PO distributor, right? See here, we got it now. Whatever we created now, it is showing here. So let me just close this and we can see the formula. Okay. So just right click this script, create new editor window, show me the formula. See now, we got it now. The view has been created and we got the formula also. In future also, if you want to edit anything, you can take this script and you can start editing it. So let's see one edit here. Okay, so just remove all these extra characters we don't want and just remove this go. So now we will just add a join condition to this. Okay, as per the same what we have joined here, we'll try a sample join condition. So here what they did, so they joined this one more table. What the table name is distrib dot, right? So what is the distrib table that they joined it? So the distrib table is this one. So they joined this table. Okay, so this is the table reference called DAST and that table they have referenced with this shift table. So this is called shift table and this is called this DAST table. So these are all coming from the shift table. So now we have to add the reference because we are giving two tables, right? So we have to add the reference table reference also before these columns now. So then only SQL will understand, okay, which column will coming from which table. Like how we given AB, right? Instead of that, I'm giving a ship and dist. Okay. Okay, we joined this one, but where are the other columns from this table? So we need to add that also, right? So what we have to give, we have to add some columns from this DAST table also. So we will take from this only, whatever is the DAST, we will add that. Okay, so maybe we have some columns here, currency, distribution rate, or all these things. I think we can add it. Okay, just I'm taking from the other reference. Okay, these are all columns from coming from the DAST table. So these are all coming from shift table, which is nothing but our first table, and these are all columns coming from the second table, which we joined this second table using this combination, like line ID is equal to line location ID. So this is the common column between these two tables. So now before executing, you want to test, right, how it is coming. Okay, so how we can do, so just don't select anything, select only from here and you can test it before you create the view. How it is coming, you can see that. If it's coming properly, then you can create your view. See, now it is coming, right? Everything has come. Whatever is coming from the distribution, it is coming in the right side. This header currency, these are all from the distrib team, DAST team table, and these are all from the ship table. Okay. Now let me alter this. So first time if you are creating, that will be create, and second time if you are doing, it will be alter. So now let's execute now. See, now command successful. So that means this alter condition is successful. Now let's see the formula. I'll close this. Okay. So same thing. I'll right click on this view, script, create script, and show me the formula. See, now our updated formula has come because we altered the view. So like that, you can alter your view whenever you want. And again, you want to alter, for example, you want to alter, you move some columns, you can do that. Or you want to add one more join, you can do that by giving alter view and do all the changes and execute it. Before executing, just select from here and try to run and see. That's it. So any doubts on the creating view, altering the view and seeing the formula? Is it understandable? So we will stop here. Okay, SQL again, if you go, once you able to understand all these things only, you can go for the next levels, because SQL is vast, so many things are there, but basic should be strong. Because anyway, if your basic is good, you have ChatGPT, you can ask anything and change your formula accordingly. Okay, that's what everybody will do, because everybody cannot understand all the functions, all the queries and all. So we have to take help from ChatGPT and change your work and work effectively using like a kind of a smart work. You can do it.
Don't see how to use coalesce. Coalesce is there, na, in SQL only.
Coalesce means, for example, there are some for example, this view only will take it. Okay, so this is the view which we created, right? If you want to see what are the values here, let's see here. Select star from this view, because we created this view. Now let's run now. So here you can see shipment quantity, nulls are there, no? So wherever nulls are there, I don't want null, I want 0. Okay, so that time we can put a coalesce function. Okay, so what is the shipment quantity? This one, right? So you can put here coalesce. Oh, I think I want, I'll ask ChatGPT only the formula. Okay, show the null values into 0 using coalesce function in for below column. I think just they will give the exact form. Okay. Yes. This is the one. I'll just copy this. This is smart way of working. Okay. Because I know how to give, but I want to give a correct formula, right? Spelling and all. Okay. Now, see, it is giving 0 if it is null. Okay. Just execute now. Oh, so before that, we need to alter. Okay. So before alter, if you want to test, so don't run everything, just select from this and try to see if it is coming correctly or not. Okay, see, previously nulls were there, no, now zeros has come. Now it's correct, right? So now we'll alter this. It's a big query, see, so many lines are there actually. So now I'll select everything and alter this view now. After testing. So always before you execute anything, test it. And if it's fine, then only execute it. Now it's successful, right? Now you run this statement. You will get all the values which are nulls will become 0 because you are using the coalesce function. See now your final results once you run the select statement from this view. Understood, Prashant, now?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so now we will try the same example in Power BI, how we can integrate this data. Okay, so just open a new Power BI file. So I'm showing you how to connect SQL to Power BI. Okay, so that whenever you have any kind of a server, not only SQL, other applications also, you can use the same approach. Okay. Okay, so this is the screen as soon as you open the Power BI, right? So just go to get data, or else maybe here only we have, right? SQL server. Just click this. You can go to get data also if you don't have this on this ribbon. Okay, so what is it asking? Server. What is the server name for this? Just go to this button, connect button, and you can see this is the server name. Copy this, Control C, and paste it. Okay, what is the database name? So database name is this one, UNFPA. Double click, copy this, and paste it here. Okay, so import a direct query. I explained you in the initial class, no? When you want to transfer all the data, you can use import, and if you don't want to transfer the data to Power BI storage, use direct query. So here we will use import only because import is faster. Then open this advanced options and give your query. So here I'm giving a query like, okay, this view is right, we have created. So copy this, put select star from this table. That's it. Okay. Connect. Okay, so this is the data, it's coming, right? All the columns whatever we added, no, just load, because we don't want to do any transformation directly. I want to come to desktop, right? That's why I'm just using load. Or if you want to add some transformations, you can go to transform data. That's an optional for you. It's up to the requirement. So now the data is getting loaded. So many rows are there. No, it will take some time because it's not a small table. It's a big one. Oh, 1 lakh, 2 lakhs. Total, how many rows are there? Let's try now. Uh, Select count star from this table. Let's see how many rows will come. 5 lakhs is there. 505582. Oh, it's completed loaded. So we can just go to the data, which is query 1, and you can click on this. You can see 505582, right? It is same, right? We got 505582. The data has come here. Okay. So in this data, you can start working on your Power BI dashboard. Like that, you can add multiple tables using the SQL, and you can continue working on it. So any doubts on connecting the SQL to Power BI? You can connect any table, not only view. I just showed this view, but if, for example, go to transform data and you want to apply some filters, you don't want all this data, okay? So you want only certain data, which is only current latest data I want, okay? I don't want everything. Let's see how we can change it. So maybe start date is there. No, we'll take start date only from 2025. Okay, so we'll just go to transform data. Now we can go to Power Query. Just double click on this source and put a where clause, where year of, what is the column name, start date underscore date is greater than or equal to 2025. The same thing will also apply there also. We'll see if it is where 2025 data only I want, okay? Okay, so I'm giving a year function and taking only 2025 data. So how many rows? Only 10,000, right? So now let's see if it is matching here also. Just close and apply because I just added some filter in the backend. Because I don't want to bring everything, it's waste, right? I want to use only the latest data because which is client is also expecting from 2025 only. So now let's see how many rows? 10,227. 10,227 is matching, right? So then you start working on it. So like that, you can only keep whatever is required data also. You can keep it so that you can minimize your storage and it will be faster also. If you have 10 GB and you have 1 GB, which is faster? 1 GB is right. Obviously, it will be faster because every time it will be loading faster. Okay. So like that, we can create this one. Any doubts on this one till now? Okay. No doubts means okay, fine. I have created by mistake, which is not required because this is a company's laptop, no, like company's server. We created something like a sample and all. So if company will see, they will ask you why you created and all these things without any particular requirement because we should not supposed to create views or any tables or anything without any proper ticket or any email or any requirement. So we need to drop this table because we created just for our training purpose. So now I'm going to drop this view using a drop view function. And what is the view you're dropping? So just select this, Control C and put it here and just drop it so that it will delete from your database. Okay, just execute it. Okay, successful, right? Now you try to run this one. Okay. Now try to run select star. Let's see. Select star from. See, invalid object because we dropped it. So like that you can drop the table and you can remove from the database also if you don't want. So now let's see here why it's showing data, because we have not refreshed it, right? So just refresh now. Here also the same error will come, invalid object, because this was deleted. No, so but you want the data. How we want to add now instead of view, because you can't use a view has been removed. So now we have one more option, like without view we can use this one select statement, right? Which is also query, which we can use it for our Power BI with use existing tables, which we are not creating any view, but we have a query. So copy this query, because this is not a created view, this is coming only from select statement, right? Copy this, go to transform data, double click on the source step here and remove the view name, because this view is no longer available. So remove this, and whatever is the original query which we brought from original tables, just keep that. Okay, remove this semicolon and okay. So without view also you can take the view formula and you can apply that also into a Power BI. No need to always waiting for the table or view. So you can create your own query from the original tables and you can update your tables if something happens in future like this. Oh, again 5 lakhs. No, it will take some time. 5 lakh rows. Three lakhs, 4 lakhs, 5 lakhs. Yes. Okay. Now you can see 5 lakh rows has come, but without using view. We are directly taken this select statement, which we have utilized for the previous view, which we know. These are the real-time scenarios when something happens, how to fix it, and when the view has been there previously, but somebody has dropped it, how you can take it like that and all. Okay. So this completes our today's class also. So, but you people has to practice more until you get a confidence. So any questions on yesterday and today's SQL class? Is it worth? You're able to get new learnings? You understood anything?
Yeah,
Yes,
today you
Kamsi.
explained this city and the beach. We get some clarity for the advanced topic. Definitely to work it for the class.
Okay. Please practice more and more, and I'm going to upload this also into that YouTube channel so that you can refer the all the videos. Even Power BI videos I have uploaded, and the SQL videos also I'm going to upload today.
What is the name of your?
I'll send you the link, Vaishnav. I'll send you
Okay.
that. In
I
WhatsApp,
have
I'll send
one
you the link.
question.
Uh,
In my organization, we use GCP, Global